Town Dog now. I'm back in King of the Road. And the last game we done, we went in trying to destroy some gas tanks and to see if it would give me some new gas tanks down, give me in these places where they used to put them down in Greystone. But so far they have not done that. I do think I've seen a couple of new tanks though. But either that or I just never looked. I don't really know how to find out. I might could go back a couple of saves if I got rid of most of the saves. So and see if the tank was actually there before I started doing this. But I was at least one tank for sure that I thought I done checked that it wasn't one there, and it was one there now. And I pushed it all the way across the road into the water. But they won't sink in the water like I thought they would. So I've actually pushed two or three off. I don't know if I had them on video or not. But anyway, I did some on video, some off video. And I also went back and messed around it, about a month ago. So I tried to get through the guardrail at North Harbor, get out on that water. I kept telling everybody I could, but I never could do it. Well, I was up there messing around. I left two trailers up there, and I couldn't get them. They're sitting on the parking lot. I've been wanting to get rid of them and couldn't. And I got trying to push them off into the over across that rail into that water, even though I know they just sit there. And well, I got one in the water, or almost across. It was all the way across except for the bumper. And I was trying to push it over, and I was using the save button to get loose from it. It throwed me across the rail, put me in the water. So I saved it. Actually, it happened the first time was I was actually on video, and I saved it at that time, and I kept that save. But then all backwards, just me, just my truck. It only throwed me halfway across the rail. I finished driving across it. It took quite a while to break it loose to that rail, but I made it. Anyway, I went back up there and went back in there and took that same save, drove back out, keeping the save so I'd always have it, hoping I'd always have it. And I started trying to push them trailers across that rail. And I got one of them across. We got the other all banged up out there. I never could get it across in time. And finally, it popped me back across, and I got there. I pushed one out, and I saved it while I was back there. I came back out and got to work on another trailer. I spent 2 or 3 hours playing the trailers and trying to get them across that rail. But I managed to get across that rail manually 2 or 3 times. Uh, it seems that when you're stuck in some trucks and you do the 911 to break loose from it, it sets you most of the time beside the truck. But it was, while I was trying to just push the truck, it always set me back into the parking lot. But if you get two items there and one where it should put you and you don't, it can put you on the other side, which would be on the back side of the rail. And that's what happened. So I ended up on the back side of the rail 2 or 3 times, doing going in, saving, going back out. And now I got it saved on the back side of that rail with almost a tank of fuel. I went out, got a tank of fuel, come back, and of course now I got to get across the rail. And I pushed it. It was a can Eagle, what uh, Nav Eagle. It was one of them sitting there. I pushed it against the rail, trying to use it to make it throw me across the rail, and it wouldn't do it. Then I pushed another vehicle up the side of it, and it was where I would have went if it did it. Instead, it put me on the other side across the rail. That worked. Then I finished getting that. I got both of the trailers across the rail, and I come back out to get the tank of fuel. And when I got back, it done put that truck back on the lot for sale. And all the others, I had a bunch of wrecked vehicles out there. All of them was gone except them two trailers out there in the water, and they sat on the water out there. So we back when I pushed that Nav Eagle back over against that rail, going to get me a car and put it against, so it helped throw me across that rail. But when I got up there and pushed to get that rail and hit the button to get away from it, it put me across. There I was. I drove straight out there, pushed it over, right across the rail I went. So I saved it. That's where I'm gonna start. Trying to explain that because you didn't get to see it. And I wish I could have, but I spent 3 hours playing that though. Now I'm gonna mess around a little while, maybe an hour. Then I'm gonna come back out. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Then I'm gonna come back out. Now what it is, the same one I saved the other day right there. But I've done updated about 4 times, and now I've got accomplished what I was trying to do. Them trailers are no longer on the parking lot. I've been trying to get rid of them for oh, probably a month and a half in real time. Every time I'd go in a game and they'd be there. I tried to hook onto him. They wouldn't let me hook onto him. I was going to drag him away, but he wouldn't let me. And old trails I talked to earlier wouldn't let me do it. Now here I am sitting out here on the water. Now, like I say, you don't sink in the water. You stay level. The water's full of waves, but you don't follow the waves. You just sit there. They go up and down under you. It's the elevation of the vehicle is up here. All right, the two trailers I had out yonder. Let's see if I think that truck's gone. This thing, oh, love to spin out. All right, the Nail Eagle. Now there it is. It's still sitting there. So I push that Nail Eagle right there against that rail. Now if I go over and get against that rail, it'll let me drive through the rail easy on this side. But you can't drive back. See, I pushed it over here. While I was getting the front bumper, pushed it. I got stuck to it. I hit the 911 instead of putting me back out in the parking lot. Put me across the rail in the water. So I just feel thankful. Now I got a full tank of fuel. I can play around a while without having to go. If I go out, I can't hardly come back. It's hard to get back across. Now I was gonna push this right here a little further out just to get away from here. It took me 2 hours to get up. I had the bumper hung on that rail, and I couldn't get off of it. Come on, slide. Slide, sucker. It could fly from there and go right back across that rail, but I've got it saved, so I know it's start over. If I get over next to that wall, I'll go through it. I have trouble getting off of it. Don't go back across that rail now. Just trying to move it out. Just trying to move it out a little further. I want it out here before we go wall, just for the heck of it. So you can ride around all that on this wall, but what you can't do is cut across from here to another part of the mountain. We'll let you. It doesn't happen except you just won't go. That could fly out in the air. If I have to hit 911 to get away from it, it'll put me back across that rail. But they let me go, and I don't want to hit 911. I ain't careful, I'll go down and go through the rail. I have to go up yonder and wreck some trucks to get back in here. It might take an hour to get back across that rail. Here we go, now it's a moving. The trailer sounds damaged. You blow a trailer, you blow one up, it turns out like that, it blew it up with me. Alright, let's go, deal with the trailer. Let's push him out here in the middle of the world. Now, I can't swear that it won't take my truck away, but I don't believe it will. It could just, like always, just crash out. But that's what I want right there. That's far enough. I don't really want it out. I just want it down here where I'm at. Let's back up this where this other trucker's at. I'll mark across, spinning on that. A little more. A little more. That's probably good enough. It'll set back up probably. When I hit in the back, it'll probably set back up. Don't go back across that rail. Load up again. It's gonna be trying to go back across that rail if it keeps on. Has a tendency to want to go back where it came from when it happens. I don't know back across the rail, but I can always, I should be able to always. I was trying to turn it toward the other trailer park and push it out there. They blow up like that. That's something sort of new. These hard truck too didn't do that. Where we at? I want that trailer over this way. Let's see if we can set it back up. Go back over where you came from. Just keep getting back close to that rail again. Because that's when you back across that rail. It has a tendency to work itself toward that rail. Back up almost right. Now if I can turn it around without turning it over now. That's not too bad. Ain't exactly, but it ain't bad at all. A little bit that way wouldn't hurt. A little bit that way wouldn't hurt. Slow down, quit spinning around in circles. This thing will take off, you can't stop it. Let's see if we can get turned more toward that. I wanted to keep it set up right, so I didn't want to turn over. It handles better in a straight line if it's set up right. A little more that way wouldn't hurt a thing. Whoa, 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 that ain't bad at all. About it being turned over, but not pushed very well though. See? Oh yeah. Still need a little bit that way down there. It moves a little while it's doing it. It always gets stuck to it, and you can't get away from it. I'd have burnt that thing of gas I had I was going to ride around with. Alright, I'm going to let that go right there. I wanted to ride around with this tank of gas, and I've burnt the tank of gas. I go try to get something, I have to get back in here, so I might not make it. Might or might not. You don't really know for sure if you will when you start. looked pretty good a while ago. That one's going to get behind and watch on the back. It don't look bad at all. Let's leave him right there. I may have enough fuel to do what I want to do. I ain't got, it ain't gonna matter anyway. Let's bring the map up. Bring the map up. Alright, see here? Where I'm at there, I'm outside the North Harbor. Now, we can go to North Harbor and see it and get on it. But it's the only place you'll have to be able to see the ground. I may take this game from here and go on, and it'll only lose a little bit. It was this game that we cut just before we done the 4 things. So actually, since I put that truck back now, that truck's back over for sale now. All right, let's use this right here. But what I want to show you, see, I can see the harbor, is there? But when you leave the harbor, everything you know what it is ain't. Now, I've never been this way now. I went the other way, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't believe it'll allow me. I don't believe it'll do anything. I don't really believe the truck will can. When you change like that, it could fall into infinity. But it didn't yesterday. I went across the other side, way across there, before it got like this. Well, see, I'm inside the map and there's nothing there. This is the green map that the map's built on. And the map's not been loaded. It don't load when you go down the right path. When you get out of that area, it don't load the scenery. That's what's wrong here. It ain't loaded the scenery. You got the outlay out there, what looks like desert. That's the outlay map, and then what I'm on now is the green map for the texture to be laid on. So I just passed the road to Sandy Ranch, or actually between. All right, I just turned. See right here, where I'm at up on the map. Where I'm going to Sandy Ranch, and it ain't gonna be there. Or they got dark. This truck could crash out. If it does, I'll quit. I was gonna save that before I left over. I need to get back over and save it, but anyway, if you look and you know that there's nothing out here, not a thing. Now, I can use it could crash out on me. I'm in uncharted territory right here. I've only been day and night. All right, we're going to go back to. I don't turn too far around. Where is that? North Harbor's over yonder. Let's turn this thing around toward North Harbor. I need to save this thing in North Harbor if I can find North Harbor. It may not reload North Harbor going this far away. Here we go. You need to get there before we run out of fuel. So 911 put it back over there. And I need to save this before I do that. Okay. The tunnels I got laid out of. And trailers I moved. It looks like a mountain, but the mountain never come up. That's background scenery. That's just a picture out there, background scenery. You never get to it. I'm hoping I can get back to North Harbor. I keep turning thinking it'll come on running, but it ain't. Now there you go right there, that's about right. That's North Harbor right up there. That little park up there. That park on North Harbor parking lot. Let's go there. Alright, see, North Harbor comes back in. But it's the only one it will. I'm not real sure it'll come back in right now. I don't went too far away. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? See, it's got all distorted down. I'm not real sure I can get back in there. I might have messed up by coming out here like this. Now you see the truck running. Where am I? There's the harbor right there. I think I'm on the wrong side. That's where I'm at. I'll go on this side. I think I'm pretty right. Or the trailers. Like I say, it might not reload the harbor if we leave it like this. There's the trailer, so we know that's right there by the harbor. I'm hoping to reload it, but it might not. You see, it has to. Oh, it did. It loaded it. Here we go. We got it. We got the harbor back. Now I'm gonna save this game out here with the trailer already moved. Then we're gonna probably use this truck, or I could restart the other game. There's Nav Eagle sitting yonder. The one I had out here at that fence had wrecked and put it back when I left. Alright. I'm gonna save this right here so I'll have it as a backup. It's out of fuel. But I could get fuel and get back in here. It just won't be easy. I know no reason to come back. But I always said I could make it out here, and I'm out here. I didn't get to show you how I got here, but I did get here. Well, it actually was on video. If you go back about 2 videos, you'll see me get straddle that fence and get down here the first time. I've been out here about 4 times since. But it'll show me get straddle that fence and get down here and save it. I did that so I could come back to it and play with this game. But that was without them trailers out here, and I moved them out here since. Alright, here we go. Let's get this saved. We'll save it right there is all we're going to do. That's just have one save. Now, and see, getting out here is impossible. We're getting out. It'll allow you to drive right out. See here? You drive through a wall with no problem. But you can't come back. And once you get stuck in the wall, it's almost impossible to back up. See, I hung on the wall right now. The further you go, I could probably get that loose, but the further you go, the harder it is to get loose. Now you can't back up. I don't think. There. Now I'm supposed to be able to work out through that wall from here. So I got one wheel through. I'm supposed to be able to get through if I try hard enough, long enough. I don't have enough fuel to do that though. We got to go with fuel. I'm tempted to just go ahead and change the truck because I don't need this truck. We've got another save game. I'm gonna leave this game and go back to the other game. This is the same game, just as earlier in it. This was saved off of that game before we got where we was at. Load right here. This is where we stopped at last, right there. Here's where we stopped at last. We last in the game. I already sold this truck. Here, right here, in the truck that I just bought. I don't remember if I repaired it all the way or not. This is a fuel station, not a repair. I did fuel up, so I'm full. But this is not where I really want to start. Before I bought this is a truck here that's stolen. I think it was stolen. And I bought it and repaired it. But I'm gonna go back to where I stole the truck and then mess around a few more minutes. And I don't remember if I recorded all that or not. I don't think I did, not all of it. Even this truck here, I think when I stole it, I might not can record this. This is where we stopped though, I believe. Or at least it's one just like it. I'm not real sure. I've done so much since then. Anyway, we're gonna go to here, and this one right here is one that I just pushed the gas tank into the water, I believe. A couple more there's got the same thing too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, what I'm gonna do here, park brake, and it'll hold it. And you can come up and get fuel if you want to, even though the tank's been destroyed out there. Now, what we're gonna do, lock the brakes, get the fuel done. Back this thing out of here, and that's right. That fuel tank there come from the middle of the, I think the middle of that. Yeah, I know it did. There's a nut at the other end. We'll go move it right quick. I don't think I moved it. I did, but I've got it saved in a different save. Alright, pull the brake. Park my brakes under the park brakes. I'm holding the brakes with my feet supposedly. Anyway, here we go. Let's get out of here. Reverse. Throttle. Throttle on a joystick is the same as the brake, so you have to get off it and get on throttle real quick. Alright, let's go to the other end. I think the other end. Now, I'm talking about that truck that I was driving a while ago. Right there it is. I think it's where the one I bought there. I did it on the last video. Y'all should have seen it, I think. If not, I'll come back in to it, but I think I did. I tried to keep the original save to restart the video. And but now I backed up one save before that. But that's right there where I bought it. That's just from here to there is all it was. I might have hauled something with it, I might not have. There's boxes all out here. Let me put my map up right quick so I have all the junk on it. Now, didn't work. Yeah, it did. Don't like being boxes, I remember though. Anyway, that there is 3 in this cut across. The gas tank shows it's still in here, but it ain't in here. That's the gas tank we just saw in the water. It don't move it off the map. It takes it out of here. Uh-oh. But it's been saved a time or two, so it didn't put it back. I was afraid since it didn't take it off the map, it put it back, but it didn't. What I didn't, what before, I believe I have been out here, not recently, but over a while, and they don't even change unless you got a reason to. But I'm pretty sure I rode around a few saves back, several videos back, not recently. And there wasn't no fuel tank out here. And it is one now. Unless I've already moved it, I know it isn't. I put it right there. I pushed what I've done. I pushed it up there to the road to take place of one. Since they're not going away, so moving it's the same as destroying it, I guess. I believe I've turned too quick. Pretty sure I am. Yeah, I've turned too quick. Well, I'm about right there. With that little tree there and this too, I'm about right. Or now turn. There's another stolen truck right there. All these trucks out like this is stolen. I'll turn too far. Turn too far. Alright, here we go. Go to the road. Set us up a refuel station. So we took the one out of that central yard, moved over on that water. Hoping it would disappear, but it didn't. There's a couple of them I tried. I put one in the ocean. It's gonna be back where it was too. I guess they go get rid of it. I I think it's going to be back where it was also. And again, that might have been on this, push us out to the edge of the road. That should be alright right there. Place here where we can stop to get fuel if we want to. Alright, let's go. We're going to play a few more minutes. Then I'm going to save us to the game. I'm not sure about the other, whether the other tank was before this or after. I really don't remember. If before this is already in the ocean. But I pushed off the ocean and it went under, but it didn't go away. You can still see it. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can still fuel up from it by easing off the edge of the water. If you get too far in the water, you can truck it over. Same with these rivers, I'll push the suds in. If I got too far in there, the game will crash out on me and be gone. So I have to. That's the edge of the mount right there, so we gotta go right through here. Right back through there. There's the road. I want to go over and check that tank. Well, I might make another video here in a little bit, but I'm going to try to save this as a finished video with this thing here. We do know where a stolen truck is. We can't find one, we can come get it. Or one just like it. What else is it, truck? I've played all over the map last couple of days off video, to be honest with you. Trying to check out a few things. There's no one of them trucks I get. We're saving. Oh yeah, one on Wisconsin, I think. There was one on North Harbor. Well, I reckon them trailers were on North Harbor. This is going to be without the trailer. This is not the same one. The trailer will still be there in this game. That's the reason I want to pick that game up, get rid of the trailer. Well, I may yet park on it, come back and switch back to that truck. I could do it now. That way the trailer will be gone. Could do that. Go up and just change trucks. Park it on the plane and go back in. Restart that. This won't be there. Disappear. That way the video will be picked up the same. Let's go over here a minute. Oh, this is North Harbor. Let's go to North Harbor. I thought I was at the dock, but not. We don't have to go to the dock. As much as I played it, I still get turned around a little bit. One of the exits is not the one you think it is. One exit up. What just happened? Check his tank up here too. I think I've already moved it. Check it, be sure. This is gone to one ocean's gone. I'll put it the other way. If not, this is one of the things I've done while I was offline. While I wasn't playing multiplayer. And not multiplayer, but video. Ain't not a multiplayer in here. That's, that gas one I'm looking for. That gas one on that Mount Prairie is the gas station over the other road. One I'm looking for is at the next cut across. We'll sell this truck after a while if we find something. As long as you're trying to move something, this is what you need. This thing will push you when the others won't. Showing that fuel station up here, but when you move them, they don't move them off the map, so that don't mean it's there. That means it's where it was. Here we go right here. We know just a minute. I had trouble pushing it too, but I couldn't get behind it and get started. I'll tell you just a minute. I think it was right there. I think it's gone. I just roamed that water. Back out of there, back out of there. I didn't mean to do that. This is where the tank was right here. It was on that bank. I done messed around and got off that water. I didn't mean to do that. Just a little more, that truck, the game would have been over. Alright, I'll put that tank right over here. There it is. So the one in the ocean's going to be already gone too, I believe. We need to save this game again, but not overwriting what we done. We'd overwrite our backups now. We can do that. Not the one for the new games. Yeah, I know right in. I'm not going to go back to there. I may go back to the other truck like this before I get rid of this and then get rid of that one. So I can keep these. But then I still lose these though. I'll still lose these. Because it'll be a different game. That was real good at all. I guess we'll keep this one. Thing about it, the trailer was still there. I want them trailers gone. And on this one, the trailer will still be there. But I can come back in with this one and just start on my own. I can do that before I sell the truck. It ain't no big deal. I want to go and see that one. I think those trailers were moved off video, I think. I'm not sure whether they were or not. Maybe not. I had that 3-hour video the other night. Covering most of this. I wasn't going to go into this. I was going to do that on that ocean and stop making a video out of it, but I got into this now. I will stop at that tank when we get there. Make this video. Which is rehashing what we already done, what we're doing now. Gas tank around yonder too the other day, but it didn't turn out. I come through and that tank wasn't there. Something been moved or something. It was there, we used it. Going in now is in the way. Over that path, but they turn out. But in fact, it's a cargo container down there on this end that wasn't there now. Apparently moved the cargo container around. Bill ran that fuel too, apparently. But it still ain't put none down in Cold Greystone. And I tried to push that tank at that tunnel. I don't think it's going to be moved now. Yeah, it will too. It's moved, but it ain't. Well, I think I did that offline. It ain't going to be moved. Well, I moved it. A little ways, just a little bit. I couldn't push it on that greater mark. It wouldn't let me push it. Well, or Greystone, that greater roads, it wouldn't let me push it there. I pushed it just a little, and I finally just turned it. I didn't go 100 yards. I turned it around, left it sitting there. It ain't up on a hill now. It's down by the road. If this game is saved, it will be moved. I think it is. Not 100% sure, but I think it is. I was going to push it to the tunnel and through it. I thought that was all video, to be honest with you. And carry it up till the end, leave it sitting. It's too hard to move. I couldn't get to move enough to even think about going through a tunnel with it. I couldn't even get to the tunnel, especially go through it. Fuel, we out of fuel. We should. We're gonna go. Let's check her. Check her. I think we got this thing put together right. I think let's check and see this. Seems like I'm running out of fuel pretty fast. This thing does run out of fuel. See now, alright, the trailers have been moved, but not. Alright, I did do this before we went and done it other. This was, I hadn't got the trailers across the thing at this point. This is just before I pushed them across. Yeah, I done got them off the parking lot though. Up into the road. Alright, let's see what we got here. This boat be already ready to go. Too far up. Now, everything's already there. Everything's already here. Everything's fine. How many moves of fuel? Well, see, in the last video, I don't think I moved these trailers until later. They were sitting right along in here. That Eagle was sitting there too. But there's where they were while I was trying to move. Just before I pushed it across the rail. It's not easy to push it across the rail. It took me hours. It took me a couple, 3 hours to get all of them across that rail. So one's up there and one's back here. But I pushed both across the rail till the end. They're hard to push across the rail. So we take a fuel and we go check on that other gas tank. And if I didn't do it on video, you'll get a chance to see it. I'd have to go back and watch the video myself to see what I done, what I didn't do. I bought this and used it, but I don't remember doing what I done with it. Don't even remember where I bought it. What I did do a while ago, I was trying to move that Eagle. I couldn't push it. I bought the Eagle, got in and moved it, and it drove back up the side of this thing. I bought the thing back again. That's something in the hard truck you couldn't do. Once you buy it, it wouldn't be available to buy back. It'll be gone. It'll drive away over time. Alright, let's get this fuel, then we're going to ease over to that island and check that, and we're going to save it out there. And I'll decide what to do next on this video. We're going to drive out there and look at that. If we get across that bridge. We can jump that bridge just like run that fast, I think. If we know it's open. I don't know if it's open or not. Here we go. Come on, give me some fuel, give me some fuel. Big glass straight tea. This thing here is slow to fill up. It holds a lot and burns a lot. Let's save this thing. Oh, heck, I just wasted the time on that. When I hit that button, it turned that fuel off. I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh, that's the wrong button too. Let's save it right there. That overwrites the original game, so it's back to here, and that's what we got for original. Now, I gotta go back to that gum fuel. I made a boo-boo. I hit that button and it stops the fuel. You can't do nothing while you're doing this. Gotta let it sit still. I wanted to save it, and I hit that button to save it, and it stopped the fuel. Man said, I ain't gonna see it. If you don't take it back and put it back in the pump. Like me, it would just stop it where you're at and let you go. But not, it won't do that. You can set it at a part peaceful tank, but you can't stop it once the sand full. Getting hot in my room. She's got the heat running. It's 50, either 52 or 62. I can't see them here. Looks like 52 outside. It's probably 80 something in this room right now. Pushing it. Well, I got hot. Come on, get at the pool so I can go check that tank, and then we're gonna call it. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I'll call it something. Man, thing's slow. Thing bad, had to do it twice. Just about done a while ago when I done that. That's it. You don't drive very good from outside either. Don't drive too good from anywhere. Well, the truck coming across this side's open. I don't know about the other side. This side's open. Both sides is open. Let's go around that fuel pump. Fuel tank. So what's wrong with the water here? It's on the other aisle. I see it's on the screen. It's gonna be in the water, I think. Where I've already pushed it off. Let's cross the next bridge around behind the aisle. We may try to save it and see if we can get some off in the water. I think we can. They don't go away. I figure you put it on the water, it'd be like your truck, it just disappear. I ain't been able to push nothing off the water in this game to get rid of it. It just lays there. Right around the pump where it's at. 30. it is when there's no water. I see it. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't actually see it. No, it's there. I'll turn this thing around. We're not past it. There it is right there. See it? Now I'm going to try to get a tank of fuel off of it. I'll push it out there from here. I better save it though. So you never know what you're getting into right here. We'll still call this number one. Oh, now you know why I saved it. Now you know why I saved it. I tried to get a little too close. That's why I saved it right there. I figured that might happen. Now I want to still try. But I won't go quite so far. Try this. It'll work right there. Can't set the brake over. Got to stay and hold the brake. I figure you can still get a second fuel here if you're careful. But if you roll much further than I am right now, you're in trouble. I'll push that tank out there, but I push it to make it slide a little too, I think. Alright, we're going to stop right here and call it a video. We'll save this right here. And then we'll save it again. Now I did some, I think I overwrote a video, overwrote one of my things right here. These were where I had already built something else. There we go, right there. That'll be the new save right there. I'm going to delete this one. Now, I'm going to keep that bottom one, this one with it. Even though I'll probably go over it later, but this one with it out in that water. I know I can get out there now, I know how. Not easy, but I can do it. Okay, that's it. Alright, this is Town Dog, and I'm going to go bye-bye, and I'll catch y'all later. We'll drive another truck, fly a plane, do something here pretty soon. But this video will get too long, and I'll put up on YouTube. Catch y'all later. I'm gone.